Howdy y'all, welcome back to OUNCECRAFT. I have a confession to make. Uh, I did something that, uh, I'm not going to call it cheating. I'm just going to say I did something that I kind of need. So what I did was I installed a new mod onto this mod pack, and then I got stuck on the door, and then I closed the door, and then I went down here and I killed this guy. But yeah, I did this. Do you see that? That's Botania. That's what I did. I installed Botania. It seems like at some point it was on here already, but then they took it off or something. Because I found a config for it, but the mod wasn't there. I'm not sure why or what, but I recently saw a Let's Play by Direwolf, and he used flower, or one of the mechanics of it, of Botania. Sorry, concentrating here. I need lots of colors. He used one of the mechanics to help himself in blood magic. So I was like, well, I want to do that too. So I went ahead and installed blood magic, and I have been doing this without your knowledge. Oh, Jesus. I've been accumulating some flowers. I had to go, since, I'd already popped a whole bunch of land open already on the map, that I had to go find some new chunks. And so I built myself a little cabin out here in the wilderness where I've not yet roamed, and found me some of the new Botania flowers. So I've been coming out here every so often and grabbing a few, and you will see when we get back that I've been doing some setup, because I'm getting pretty close. I just needed to come back out here and grab some refills, basically. But I'm getting pretty close to, go ahead and grab that while I'm here, to completing the process of getting that mechanic, which obviously, if you're not familiar with Botania, is a flower. Most of the things in Botania are flowers. There's no like computers or molecular assemblers or things like that. It's just kind of flowers and mana and things like mana pools and water and petals and stuff. And there's sticks. Well, there's sticks. There's this thing, Wand of the Forest, which you can custom make, basically, using the different colored petals. Mine's blue and orange, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of do this for a bit, get a whole bunch of these things, and then we're going to head back to the base, and I'll show you what's going on. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back at home base, and I wanted to show you this before we went any further. Like I said last time, redesigned the spawner I did. It still has the cursed earth in there, but instead of it being this enclosed room kind of thing, it's just up here. Now, let me hit up bat form. I almost TP'd back to my house. Not in bat form, so I would have plummeted my death. I've already done that like 3 times today. But if you look in there, there's a conveyor belt. There's, again, there's another idea that I stole. Hey, you gotta learn. So, conveyor belt, cursed earth, and half slabs to prevent spiders from spawning. It works. Haven't had one spawn yet. And so, they spawn in, conveyor belt. I have a light turned on in there right now, so the cursed earth is not generating mobs, because my altar is full. So, it would just be kind of a waste of entities. So, conveyor belt down here into the hole. Out the hole. Now, I had to put these little micro blocks here, because these little half slabs, because we get tater tots, we get little baby endermen and little baby creepers, and if it's just a 1 block high, they can get out. The other mobs can't, obviously, but they can get out. So I put these in there to stop that, because I've had a few of those. And so I just got a little redstone lamp here that I can turn on and off to stop the spawning. Now, this is Botania. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, right? But if I switch to my Wand of the Forest, apparently these reset if I go too far away. Well, that's good to know. I might need to expand my chunk loader. I put a chunk loader on top of the spawner, so it would keep spawning if I was away. But apparently the chunk loader doesn't. Apparently the chunk loader doesn't affect that. Because I got a chunk loader up here. See, chunk loader. But yeah, okay, so this is what happens. These generate energy, essentially, mana. These day blooms, you make them in this thing. You take your plants that you have, and you put them in here, and it turns them into petals. These petals can be used to dye things. These petals can also be used to make things, obviously. So I'm going to put all these in here and turn them into petals. Petals. Now, on their own, they don't really have like intrinsic abilities or anything like that. It's not like they're like mana beans, like ones for a different type of like essentia or something. They're just different colors, and the different colors are just used in the different recipes. So individually, they're not all that special. It's just different colors. There's one for basically, there's 16, so there's one essentially for each color in Minecraft. Did I get them all? Did I get them all? I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, got them all. Okay, and then there's the book. The book is the Lexica Botania. You get a sapling and a book, and you can make it. Now, I've done a bunch of other stuff. I would say in here, I've got a few of the items already made up that I need, or thus needed, in order to create this setup. One being the Wand of the Forest, obviously, which is 1, 2, 3 sticks, and then 2 petals of choice of your color, and it will make it that color. I chose blue and orange. Doesn't change anything, just changes the color. Then you need some wood and you need some stone, because one of the first things you're going to be making, and the book will explain it all, which is actually excellently animated. You'll start off with basics, and it'll tell you all about it. So your mystical flowers is the things that you just got done picking. There you go. You can also do a pestle and mortar to turn them into dyes, etc., etc. That explains that. There's your pestle and mortar. There's your dye. Now you can also have a whole list of things. So there's the mana pool, which is this thing over here. The mana spreader, which is those brown boxes with the green thing coming out. And I haven't got into the lenses or any of this stuff yet. That's more advanced stuff. The functional flora. These are the things that I want to make. Specifically this one right here. This is the one I want to use because it has angelic properties. So this is the thing I have to make using this, the petal apothecary. So it'd be yellow, white, 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 mystical white. Now see, these two are different. Actually, that one's different too. That one's different. The ones that say brown mana petal, meaning they're the same petal that you have in here, but you stick it in the mana pool. And you see that little tooltip? That's pretty cool too, huh? If I want to know about the mana pool, I shift right click and it opens the book right to mana pool section. Pretty neat, huh? I like it. But yeah, so if you use this stick, then you can see what's going on. Otherwise, it's really annoying that if I'm going to have to do this every time I leave town, I'm going to have to do this. That's slightly annoying. But yeah, see, it'll say unknown status underneath it. That means it's not really doing it's not doing what it needs to be doing, so you kind of have to click on it and stuff. But if you look in here, there's mana in there. There's a bar telling you how much mana is in there. These are the pretty basic, like, generating flowers, like very first basic ones, these day blooms. These work with sunlight, so they don't work at night. These work essentially all the time. They're like the opposite, but they work at night. So I got one set of them and one set of them. I also got the whole other setup going on up here too. And the more you have, the better. This, the mana spreader, basically collects that energy, and then through this beam, which can be, this box can be aimed essentially in any direction it wants to, using that thing. But you can also aim it directly at the mana pool. This is spreading the mana around. These mana pools use these things to collect the mana, and you use that to do your things. Now, this thing requires water, which is why I have a water source here. These are your pure daisies. These are part of the functional list of flowers. These will turn wood and stone into living wood and living rock by basically just setting them down right next to them. Now it takes a minute, roughly-ish, for these to happen on their own. But you can put a stone down, and you put a piece of wood down in a 3x3. Well, it's not really a 3x3, but you'd put it in a 3x3 around the flower. So I have 4 of these set up, so I can do a 3x3, 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 3x3. And you see the little particle effects? That means it's working, and they'll just kind of do their thing. And after a minute, you'll get this little, like, poof of white light, and it'll turn into something different. It'll turn into living rock and living wood. Now, I need to make something. I need to make a runic altar. This helps me make runes. Now I need living rock, and if you shift click, see it says a seed recipe. I've already made one of these mana pearls, so I need to make one of these things, because that's my next step. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and there's my mana pearl. Still no change? Oh well. So we can do this in the crafting table, which is cool in the gang. Bam, runic altar. Now these need to be near mana pools, I do believe. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there. And they have their own really cool particle effect. How sweet is that? That's pretty nifty, huh? Alright, let's get big. I'm tired of being little. Oh, see, look, they changed. Living wood, living rock. And you need the living rock to make the mana pools. So you need to make these first, otherwise you're not getting anywhere. Because you can't build the mana pools without them. And you can't really do anything else after that without the mana pools. This just uses cobblestone and a couple slabs and a petal. 1 petal. These are living wood and gold and petals, I do believe. 1 gold block and some petals. Or 1 petal, something like that. Boom. Alright, so we are going next to look up functional? Yep. Our fallen canard. Canard? Yeah. Possibly canard. It applies a regeneration effect. And that's what we want to use that for in the blood altar. Because that way we're not having to constantly eat food, having to constantly do the rod of restoration. It'll also help. It's a permanent restoration, basically, spell. Now, I need this rune of the spring, so I'm going to shift right click. Now, this takes place in the runic altar. So I need a piece of wheat. I need 3 oak saplings, and I need a rune of fire and a rune of water. So I'm also going to need a rune of fire and a rune of water. And that looks like it's got all sorts of fun stuff. So, mana steel. It sounds like it's steel. Steel. It's kind of funny. But it's just iron. Iron in a mana pool turns into mana steel. So when I get all these together, because I'm going to need a rune of fire, and I'm also going to need a rune of water. Whoops, one too many clicks. Rune of water needs a fishing pole. Nice. Alright, I'm going to get all this stuff together, and I'll be back. Alright, let's give this a shot. I moved this over one just because I gotta put things up here, and I don't want them accidentally falling into the mana pool. So, I need to make the fire and the water runes. So water, sugar, fishing rod, mana steel, bone. So sugar, cane, sugar cane. Okay, it's not catching it. Wait, do I do that? Do I do it on this one? I don't think I do it on. Do I do it on this one? Yeah, runic altar. I wonder if I have to actually place it on there. Oh, yeah, okay, I gotta place it on there. I was like, oh, it's floating. Alright, so sugarcane. It looks creepy. What was it? Bone meal? Is that what it was? Bone meal and mana steel? Yeah, bone meal and mana steel. Okay. Bone meal, and I took care of the mana steel already. There's this weird glitch where it'll automatically like click things down into your inventory. It's really weird. Alright, so those are there. Now what do I do? How do I do this? No. Basics. Start by placing, if you right-click components of the rune you want to create. Proceed by linking a mana spreader to the altar and right-click it with a wand of the forest. Oh, okay. Should be apparent when the altar has received enough mana. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. Need my mana spreader. Spread them. Let's put it over here. I'm an idiot. Now this, if you shift click, turns it around and faces it the other direction. So now it's facing that direction. Now I can click on it and keep clicking on it until I get it lined up at the altar. So now it should be generating something. Now the problem is this thing, I might need to disable this. So now these are working on this guy. Okay. So now this guy's spreading mana. I don't know how much he's gonna get because it's daytime. So this might take a while. I might have to put it I might have to wait. Alright, well I'll be back when this is working. Alright, y'all. If you notice, there's... Yep, you see that? That's a good sign. I went ahead and set up a couple of them just to speed things up a little bit here. There's also another function on this mana pool. See, it says sparing powered items. You can also shift click it to accepting power and sparing power. These lightning bolts, my guess, good thing. So now the book tells me to throw a piece of rock up there and click on it. Nope, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Alright, let's see if I can get this throw down. And then wand it. Nope, Jesus. Come on. Boom! There we go. Nice. Rune of water. Alright. That was pretty sweet. Alright. Whew, okay. Let's put that in there. Now the next one is... Blaze rod, gunpowder, nether wart. Blaze powder, blaze rod, gunpowder, nether wart. Man of steel. No, you can't really see anything happening, so you need the wand out. And if you look, when it gets enough energy, this little tiny little light starts to form in the middle. Little tiny light. I don't have that much energy going to this thing, because I probably could use another like 10 of these each to like beef things up a little bit here, but because I'm barely generating enough energy to get this process started. Again, like I said, these things are pretty easy to make. It's literally 4 petals. These are orange ones, light blue ones, and yellow? No. Green? Crap, can't remember the recipe. What's the recipe? Watch how easy this is. Bang. Yep, 2 yellows, an orange and a light blue. Make one of these. Throw them in there, and then you throw so you throw them in the thing, the water, and then you also hit it with some seeds. You throw 1 seed in, and that completes the process, and it pops out, and it's just a flower. So you don't have to like wait for it to grow or anything. You just pop them right into the ground. Now, when they start to do this, that means they're working. That light effect, the particle effect, that means they're generating energy, and this thing is jacked. So it should be sending this thing a whole lot of energy. Yep, see, look at that. Look at it go now. So that was pretty quick. And these are linked to this thing, so these only really help like at night. But these things are jacked. Probably jack it up a little bit more too. What are these linked to? The mana spreaders send them in kind of like they'll pulse every so often. Like you'll see the steady stream, and then you'll see like it'll build up. The mana will build up and build and build, and then it'll release in like a pulse. Poof! You see it? See the little extra little particle effects there? And then it's back down to low again. That's kind of how it works. Now this is chugging along, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Dada wants his rune. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. I should take a picture of this. Lightning, 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 lightning. That was cool. Alright. Bang. Oh, I missed. Boom. Fire rune. Alright. So now we need this. And then we need 3 saplings. The wheat, correct? Let's go back. We're making one of these. Yep. So now we gotta do the brown, the orange, yellow, and 2 whites. So we need brown, orange, yellow, and 2 white. Also. Oh wait, yeah, duh. We gotta make this first. That's what we're making. The Rune of Spring. So we need the fire, water, 3 saplings. Okay. So that one, this one might take a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3. Just because if you saw in the recipe, it uses a little bit more mana than the last one did. So this one might take a little longer. Alright, well, we got a little thing growing there. Alright, well, I'll be back when this is done. Holy crap, that took a long time. I really need to upgrade my power source here. There are more flowers. There's ones that run on water. There's ones that get their power from flower fire, like lava. Oh, thank you. All right, next one. I don't have. See, I wouldn't mind scanning these things. Okay, now I need the petals. So, need 2 of these, 1 of these. Let's put that away. An orange one. These are pretty straightforward. You just shoot and miss. There you go. And a brown one. Voila. Alright, so now I take all of those and I put them into the apothecary. Cool, okay. Do I still use seeds? I still need seeds, don't I? Yeah, this one works on seeds. Alright, so I need this, these, this. So I'll throw that away, that away, that away, that away, that away. No. Take you. Okay. Now, I don't believe there's any order that they need to go in, just as long as they're in. Oh, I need water. I need water. New rule number 1. Put water in it. So, you can just kind of toss them at them. Like, it doesn't have to be right on. You. And the last one, seeds. Bam! Oh boy, I got my flower. I got my flower. I got my flower. Alright, let's go plant this sucker. Boom! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And as long as I got this mana pool here, it'll just keep on going. Alright, I need... Oh boy, that's awesome. Alright, I need my stuff back. I'll take that. I'll take that. And you can have the bucket back. I need to get this stuff back in the right spot. Alright. We gotta refocus this thing back on the mana pool. There we go. Click. Click. And I want you accepting power now. You back on the mana pool as well. No, jerk. Come on. You got better aim. That'll work. Click you. Click you. Click you. Click you. Alright, so now they're kind of like, they're all kind of sharing things over here, so I gotta plant some more. Or get something better going on. But now, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Awesome. Finally did it. Took a whole freaking episode. Took days. But look at this. Regen. Standing at the altar with regen 2, no doubt. Meaning I can probably pump this thing up pretty quick. So the next step is to increase its capacity, making more of these runes. And possibly even making more of these self-sacrifice runes. So I can put more in at a pop. Now this thing should be powering this. And this thing, not exactly sure how these work, but I think as long as there is a mana pool for it to draw power from, it'll function. If I click on it and click on it, that tends to like link it to things. So, alright, cool. Alright, well, phew, that was That was a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I just did there. So yeah, that's a little taste of Botania. Obviously, there's way more stuff to do. And I want to get this thing finished. I want to get it up to tier 5. I got to make those beacons. And I got to make a ton of runes. All right, well, thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Later, y'all.